Hello YouTube, Ciary P here and welcome back to Bang Average Gaming's Pokemon Omega Ruby Nuzlocke. We find ourselves in Slateport City. We've actually ended the last episode just south of Slateport City on Route 109, I believe it was. Oh jeez, I almost died there. Where we failed to capture a Deoxys. At the end of the episode, I would like to apologise for the end of the episode where the mic cut out for some reason. I have absolutely no idea why, but for some strange reason the microphone just happened to cut out. So the last 5 minutes of the episode are completely silent, but it is just me sitting there chatting shit and trying to capture a Deoxys. So at the end of the day it doesn't really matter because we failed to capture it anyways and we were just chilling anyway. So we're going to go straight back into this Nuzlocke again. We are going to be starting to grind our way through the Nuzlocke, making our way north to Mobile City where we will challenge the third gym leader. Now we're not going to do that in today's episode, but we are going to go for a quick team recap right now. I have healed up the team. We are back to full health here, and we're going to start off strong with Bazette, our newly added Beedrill to the team that evolved twice last episode from a little Weedle. She has grown wings and stingers and has become a beautiful Beedrill with the ability Delta Stream and the moves Poison Sting, String Shot and Focus Energy. Next up we have Mr. Sleep, the Drowsy with the huge power ability. The moves Headbutt, Hypnosis, Poison Gas and Confusion. Then we have Professor X, the Mega Mewtwo Y with the Guts ability and the moves Confusion, Disable, Future Sight and Swift. Then we have Dragonfly, the Yanma with the Cloud9 ability and the moves Tackle, Sonic Boom, Quick Attack and Double Team. And we have Lovell, the Alomomola with the Cheek Pouch ability that we have yet to use, and we have said that we would try and use it a couple of times, but we haven't. And the moves Double Slap, Protect, Aqua Ring and Aqua Jet. And last but not least, we now have our newly nicknamed Grumps the Granbull with the Minus ability and the moves Headbutt, Bite, Lick and Charm. So there we have it, folks. We have our team of 6 right now, and what we're going to do is, actually the first part of this episode is we're going to go to the Pokemart, because I was just guessing, hoping, but we have randomised Pokemarts in this game, so this is the first time I remember seeing a second kind of clerk in the Pokemart. So for this one we will finally see some randomised items, I think. Okay, so we have a Pokeball, a Dusk Stone, a Sharpedo Health Wing, Magmarizer, Awakening, Tiny Mushroom and Pidgeotite. Or Pidgeot. I normally say Pidgeot. No, not Pidgeot. Pidgeot. I normally say Pidgeot, so Pidgeotite, I think you would probably have said. But none of them are useful to us just now. What's useful to us just now is buying ourselves some Pokeballs, actually. I'm going to buy 10 of those. I would like to buy some Great Balls as well, because I feel like we kind of need to maybe... Oh, you can I buy 3? Can I sell anything? Have I got anything worth selling, actually? Oh, we've got another fossil. We could go back and try and do the fossil. Could not remember that for the life of me there. Okay, nothing really worth selling there. So what we're going to do is we are going to go here. I would like to see, actually, can we get an encounter in Slateport City? Can we? Oh, we can. Okay. So we're going to go for an encounter. We're going to start off this episode strong, but before we do, you know the drill. Again, Gladys, if you are listening, if you are watching, the last few episodes have been terrible, but we are going to try and do better this time. Oh, it's too slow. It's too slow. Again, I'm losing my touch here. I'm really losing my touch and how effectively I'm opening these cans, but I feel like it's probably because I'm not with Gladys perfecting this craft, this talent. For anybody that doesn't know, in the previous episode, Gladys is a boy from Scotland who I used to coach called Ewan Campbell. Shout out Ewan Campbell, aka Gladys, and the rest of the Old Lady single squad team. But yeah, cheers. Wow. Let's get that encounter. Okay, nothing biting. Maybe something will bite over here. But yeah, in the last episode, we actually had two little kind of blunders where we had a Chinchou. Okay, listen, not bad, not bad. A little bit of diversity. We've got a water type there. We had two little kind of blunders where they might cut out for a few minutes in the last episode. but then it somehow, like, I managed to notice it in time. I didn't even notice it at the end, but it cut out in the middle of the episode. I noticed it and then plugged it back in, so I don't actually know how long that actually was when it happened, but so we did get the audio back in that instance, but at the end of the episode I had completely blanked out in the fact that I couldn't see it at all, and yeah, like, I mean, I'm not even sure if I maybe did try and notice it, or I just feel like, I know we've got 17 Pokeballs, but I just feel like that's not enough to come up against any kind of stronger encounters. We're kind of getting a little bit luckier here that the encounters are fairly weak, so like, we're going to capture this. Starting off the episode very strong. Oh, this will finally have, we'll finally have some, there you go, the Angler Pokemon. Chinchou lets loose positive and negative electrical charges from its two antennas to make its prey faint. This Pokemon flashes its electric lights to exchange signals with each other. And for that, just off of that, we're going to call her Beacon. Because she is the Ocean Beacon. And to be honest, I kind of want to add this to the team. I feel like we need a little bit more like diversity, because we've got two bug types. We do have a water type, so we could technically get rid of Level, who has been doing his solids, but we've also got two psychic types and two bug types here. But I feel like maybe exchanging Level out might actually be a good option here for the Chinchou. And we have got ourselves an encounter. We're going to go get one more. And then what we'll do is we'll take on some of the trainers on the beach down south. And then, so, here we go. Beacon, Level, we love you, but we're going to have to swap you out. We're going to get that timestamp change down below here as well. Level for Beacon, or Beacon for Level, whatever way you want to kind of say that. And let's see what Beacon has. She has weak... Oh, we noticed that in the battle. She has weak armor and no other... Okay, so weak armor's not great, but... weak armor's, yeah, definitely not great, but, you know, once she evolves, she might have a better ability. So, we need to be very, very careful with Beacon, that we don't we don't lose her. I've also just realised that we did buy all those Pokeballs, but we didn't buy any healing items, so we do have a little bit of money left to buy. Oh, if I can actually turn, to buy some healing items to make sure we don't have any issues further down the road. So no, I'm gonna buy these, but then I'm also gonna buy. Oh, I can't even. Okay, I can buy one super potion, and then we'll buy two more potions, I guess. Okay, so we need to be very careful here, because so far we're not really doing very well on the money scale here, so that's why we're going to go take on some trainers. Actually, now that I think about it, is there any randomized items here? This is like the marketplace. Okay, so apparently we can get stuff there. We come back with... okay, she's going to sell cute dolls soon. Okay. Is this randomized? Ooh, we've got... Nice. We've got ability capsules, which is really, really good, actually. That allows the Pokemon with two abilities to switch between these abilities when it's used. These are really, really good to get. So we could actually change some of the abilities that we don't like. They might have an additional ability that actually works out a little bit better. Okay. Nothing else really exciting there. Let's see what we've got here. I don't even know if we can sell that, but we have hit the jackpot. We do need to be able to buy that, the lucky egg for sure. We're going to sell this Everstone because we don't want to use that. I'm actually going to sell this ice gem as well. And I think we can buy the lucky egg now. Is it just 200, was it? There we go. Yes, there we go. Okay. So what we're going to do now is we're going to give that lucky egg over to Beacon. And then we'll just filter that lucky egg through the team. Now, I could easily just buy a lucky egg. I could sell loads of stuff and buy a lucky egg for the entire team, but we're not going to do that because that's just kind of, we'll limit ourselves to one. I feel like that's just completely and utterly unfair. We've got the Travelling TM shot. Heal Belt, Flare Blitz, Dazzling Gleam, etc. shot. Okay, so the middle two are good, Dazzling Gleam and Flare Blitz, pretty good there. And there's nothing else. Okay. Okay, so not so bad on the items there. We've got ability capsules to be able to possibly change some abilities if we don't like them that much. And we've also got ourselves a lucky egg, which is great, and some decent TMs there. I also noticed when I was running up to heal, there is a Pokeball over here. Just a berry, that's fine. So what we're going to do is we're going to go back down to the bottom of the beach here and work our way up through the trainers. I don't want to miss any trainers that we could battle, like this guy. So this is the last day of, or the last day before my holiday. So I'm savouring it with a lovely episode of our Omega Ruby Nuzlocke, as well as I've got a couple of sessions to do today as well. So, okay, now I would actually love to stay in and gamble, but gamble with Bubble, because Bubble could probably do a decent amount of damage, but we know that we're probably going to get one shot if it goes for anything. Okay, so it went for Mudsport, so we could have maybe stayed in there, but you know, you're better not to risk it. You're better to just keep it nice and chill, and I can notice that the game is slowing down exponentially here. Maybe because Mega Mewtwo Y is on the screen right now. I'm not 100% sure if that's the case or not, but the only thing that I'm actually enjoying quite a lot is the fact that my laptop is remaining very cool. Due to this new fan thing I bought. I think it's actually working really, really well. Because it was sitting, my laptop was sitting a little bit further down, and it was taking on so much heat that I noticed when I was just sitting recording, or even just sitting editing the episodes. The heat that it was giving off was absolutely nuts. Okay, so we've got another soft sand. We've actually got one already. We've got ourselves another one. I don't think this wee guy says anything. Yeah, okay. Not seeing much in terms of trainers here. Who's this person? Ah, okay. Here we go. I was wondering what was going on there. I was thinking, what the hell is happening with these trainers? But Tuber Ricky has a Gigalith. Okay. Quite a tough Pokemon there to take down. It's got pressure. Now again, I would love to gamble and give it a go, but we're going to swap out again to Professor X because I feel like that's the safest option when you're facing the third stage evolution. Yeah, Rock Blast, and we avoid it, which is great, but we would like, and Rock Blast would have also caused us a lot of issues with our weak armor ability, because I'm pretty sure every time that would have hit us, it would have our weak armor ability would have procced, so we would have ended up just constantly losing defense. Even if we survived the first one, we probably would have died to the second one because our weak armor would have not helped us at all there. Beacon growing another level, finally learning a decent-ish water move over Bubble. Yeah, I mean, like, I'm just chilling before this holiday. I'm really excited to go out and relax. I know I've only been in Germany 1 month, but like it's actually been unbelievable. I think I've said this in previous episodes. It's been unbelievable to be out here and coaching full time. And the guys, the players, and the coaches are all great. And I'm really enjoying it, but it's been tough because obviously it's a challenge for not only them, or not only me, but it's a challenge for them as well. Like it's tough to be able to have to communicate because English is obviously quite tough for them. Keldeo, this is going to be quite a tough Pokemon. Again, we might have to swap into Mega Mewtwo Y here, but it's tough because English isn't their first language, so they're having to communicate with me, a Scottish person who again speaks pretty fast English, or like maybe not broken English, but like lazy English, I would probably have said. And they're having to communicate with me, and then I'm having to kind of slow down when I speak to them and make sure that I pronounce things properly and all that kind of stuff. And it's tough, so it's going to be nice to have a little bit of time off to just chill out and refresh and relax. And I know the players a little bit better now, so it's a lot easier to kind of work with them and coach. So it'll be nice to have some time off and then come back straight into it. Okay, so far no problems, but no immediate threats. We've had a couple of kind of tougher kind of Pokemon there to handle. Scrafty again. Okay, so again, Beacon's just gonna be taking on all the experience here. We could gamble and stay in, but again, I'm not really feeling comfortable doing that, so I'm going to swap out to Buzzette because I know that we will resist any fighting type moves. And Buzzette can actually get a little bit of sand attack. Okay, interesting. There we go. That's what we like to see. Popping off with the poison. Okay, that did a little bit more damage than I would have liked. So I'm gonna heal up. We resist that, which is nice. We let the poison do a little bit more damage. Then what we're going to do is we are going to focus energy. Gonna go for that critical hit, baby. I think I'm going to win for feint attack before we survived it, so we're all good. We're all good here. Now, I don't particularly want to have to be wasting potions all the time on trainer battles like this, but I would quite like our guys to get some experience because they're a little bit weaker than the rest of the team. If it keeps going for a low kick, that's great, because then we can actually try and maybe take it out if we get a critical hit this turn with the focus energy that we put up. There we go, there's the critical hit. Feint attack, hopefully we survive. Okay, we do. Nice, and Scrafty goes down. That should be a good bit of experience for our Beedrill. Nice, and also for our Chinchou. There we go, that's what we like to see. That's what we like to see. Chestnut, we're gonna stay in here. We're gonna stay in here. Because we resist. And what I'm going to do is, again, I'm going to heal up. We resist the fighting type moves and the grass type moves here. It does go for bite. Okay, we can survive one of those, so what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to go for Tornado because we still have our focus energy up and we missed it. Ooh, okay. We're going to have to use that super potion that we bought. Get back up to full HP here, and hopefully after all these battles we can finally start to actually get ourselves some more cash to be able to buy some decent items. What? Oh, it's because I was so confused there. I was thinking, why is it not super effective? But I forget it's not super effective because of the fighting type. But that's okay, we got 2 crits there. And another one. And another one! We're getting critical hits and the poison. Which is unbelievable. But, do you know what? That's the focus energy, baby. And let's finish it off with a poison sting here. Might have been the better choice over the Twingo, but I don't know, because we got 2 or 4 crits technically. Another good bit of experience for Beacon. God, we're getting all the levels here. This is the only thing that I'm like, it's good in Nuzlocke obviously because the rest of your team kind of keeps up with whatever whoever's gaining experience and stuff, which is all fine and well, but this is where I'm maybe not quite as big an advocate for this, because you've obviously got the experience you're on, so it kind of adds to... Okay, here we go. It adds to that, and it kind of almost takes away the grind, the kind of real grind of kind of these battles. I would quite like Chinchou to stay in here. It's just a Wormadam. We can stay in, I think, surely. Okay, we can, surely. Okay, weak armor, that's fine. We actually go up in speed a little bit as well. But I don't think it'll be too long before... I don't even know if Chinchou stays a Chinchou for that long, to be honest. Let's see. Chinchou is Gen 2. A lot of people think Gen 1, actually. 27. Okay, 27 is maybe a little bit... 27 is a little bit higher than I thought it was, but... One of the things I always find really interesting is how early in the Pokédex Chinchou is in Gen 2. In Gen 2 it's like straight after... I just checked there. It's straight after all the bugs, it's straight after Ledibah, and okay, that's a Yveltal. I'm going to switch into Grumps here because it's the highest level. This is a legendary as well. We want to make sure that we're not getting absolutely smoked here. First thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go for Charm. We want to make sure we're lowering this attack if it's got... Okay, so attack goes down. It's going for double team. Not great, because we really don't want this to be, like, impossible to hit. Rough Skin, of course it does. Taunt, of course, that's fine. Taunt is absolutely fine. We are going to come and attack you again, because that's what I was planning on doing anyways. A flinch would be nice here. Another double team, that's okay. Okay, Amilano, it's all good, we're all good. I'm hoping in today, or during today, I can actually record 2 of these episodes, possibly 3. Which might be quite a big ask, but I'm hoping to kind of straight after this Supersonic. We're not going to bother learning that. As good as it would be to have confusion on some Pokemon, we're going to... Because Supersonic is so low, confuse rate would be better, but I don't think it even... Funny that I say that. I was going to say, I don't think Yanma or Dragonfly even learns confuse rate, but apparently Beacon does. That's very, very coincidental that that happened to just pop in there. I was just having a quick look there, and the boys are already out on holiday. They are out in Ibiza just now, today, but due to my holidays here and the flights and stuff that I could get, flying out today would have been quite tricky, and I wanted to save one of the extra days for later at Christmas time. So, yeah, we're flying out tomorrow instead, but it's only one less day, which is absolutely fine. And then I can enjoy myself for the next kind of almost 2 weeks, because I'm actually back on Monday the 21st, so it's like 12 days or something like that. Oh, no way. Oh, it has Starday. Okay, that's fine. I was about to say, I was like, there's no way that this... Oh, no. This is not good. I don't like this if this hits 5 times, because if our weak armor just keeps going down here... That's 3. Okay, it is a Ledibah, so we might actually be okay. I'm just a bit scared. That's 4. Okay. This is the kind of thing that I'm worried about when it comes to these multiple hit moves. I have to be careful, because having weak armor on a Pokemon that has something like that is not good. It's not good at all. Grumps is level 25. Okay. More trainers here. We're here to battle all the trainers now. I don't actually know at the end of this if we get the soda pops, which is what you normally come here for. I'm not too sure if that's what we're actually in here for, but I'm in here for cash and some experience. Primordial Sea. Listen, I will take a boost to my water type moves any day of the week. Future, that's okay. Hopefully we can break through it. There we go. Not the best boost that I was hoping for, but do you know what? We'll take it. We snapped out. We go for the water gun again. Perfect. Goes for the Confuse Ray again. That's okay. Because what we're going to do is we are going to break through it. Beacon is, she is going to break through it. She's going to break through the confusion, use water gun again, and finish off this Volbeat. Perfect. Beacon, she is putting in the work. She's already been in the team for like literally 5 minutes and she's putting in the work. So is Bazette. She's also putting in the work. Psych Up. I don't think that's a particularly good move. Copy stat changes made by the target. Now that would be quite good if you were like tracking, obviously, like the stat changes made by your opponent, and you were trying to match them. But for us in the Nuzlocke, it does not matter. Okay, I was just wondering if I had to switch anyone around there, but we do not. Okay, here we go. Trainer number 4 with a Swanna. Okay. Now I'm debating gambling and staying in here. 134. I think Thunder Wave. Okay, Defog's fine. Defog's fine. I'm going on holiday tomorrow, and one of the things that I am kind of stressing a little bit for, or not stressing, but like, or maybe a little bit, is packing my bag, because I need to pack my bag for not only the holiday, but also for a few days at home as well. And I need things to, because I also need to bring my badminton bag with me, because when I go home, I'm playing in a quarters tournament. Now, for people that don't know quarters, it is a game in badminton, like a kind of fun mini game almost in badminton. And I won't go into all the rules because there's a lot of different kind of rules and regulations, shall we say, for quarters, and it's kind of almost a subjective game as well in some senses, because there's certain rules that like, or certain things maybe people wouldn't or not agree with, but like that can result in disputes a little bit sometimes on court. So I won't go into the details, but I am playing in a quarters tournament when I'm back, so I need to bring my badminton bag. I need to bring some badminton stuff with me, because I'm also coaching one of the nights when I come back, and yeah, I just need to, I've got a mixture of things, so I need holiday stuff, but then I also need some regular stuff for when I'm back home. So, oh, we've got another battle. I didn't know if she was maybe like the final person to just speak to there, but yeah, I need to pack later today, and I'm kind of not too sure what I want to do, or what I want to bring and stuff like that, because I would also like to bring, on holiday, I would like to bring a couple pairs of shoes, like a few different pairs of shoes, but that obviously takes up space in my bag, that I need to kind of think about. So, okay, Aegis Slash here. This is kind of tricky. Grumps knows a dark type move, so I think we'll go to Grumps on this one. Oh, okay. Slight panic there. Slight panic there when it lagged, but we're okay. Grumps is okay. She's all good. Nice one shot. There we go. Critical hit as well. Not too sure if that would have mattered or not, but I'm going to leave the lucky egg on Beacon because I kind of want her to really level up here. I would quite like the lantern as soon as we can. I've defeated all the trainers. Half a dozen. Okay, soda pops here are going to be so helpful. So I got half a dozen, so I got 6 soda pops, I believe, or I should have. Yes, 60 HP. Now I wonder if we can actually, do you know what, we're actually going to buy some soda pops. 300 a bottle, so cheaper We're gonna stay here a little bit longer. Cheaper than buying super potions, which are only 50, and I'm pretty sure super potions are like 500, 600. So we're gonna buy ourselves a lot of soda pops here. Make sure that we have plenty of healing items, and after we complete all this, we are gonna go back, because we're at that 30-minute mark. We're gonna go back and we're gonna revive our fossil that we have in our party, or not our party, in our bag. One of the things I'm actually thinking about whilst we're doing this, just tapping away, is I would like to venture out a little bit more. I kind of want to be a little bit more adventurous and try different flavours of monster, because I really love the original one. It's like, it is my favourite, and I've tried other ones and some of them are nice, but like I just don't see myself having them regularly, whereas like this is just chef's kiss. It's unbelievable. So I'm trying to see if I can maybe venture out a little bit. Now I know that we are kind of almost like wasting all our money on these soda pops, but I don't think a lot of people will really know that these are honestly possibly one of the greatest healing items you can get at this stage of the game. For the price. Like you could easily, like in the randomised march, you could easily get like full restores pop up or whatever, but for the price is what I mean. So we now have, I don't actually know how much money I spent there. We now have 18 soda pops, which is great. We're gonna save. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna make our way back. We're gonna have to make a little bit of a detour here because we're going back a few cities here. Mr. Briny, how are we doing? I've not delivered them, no, but we would like to sail near Petalburg, please. We will come back and do the Devon parts. Maybe at the end of this episode we will come back, but right now we want to make our way back to Petalburg, Route 104. Here we are. I will be back soon, Mr. Briny. I would like to make my way north to Rusborough. Here we go. Okay, popping through the grass. Okay, I was hoping to make my way through the grass without any encounters, but do you know what? These things happen. R.I.P. Slippy the Whipper. R.I.P. Completely forgot that we lost a Pokemon already at the start of this Nuzlocke. Slippy the Whipper actually died to the twins here. I believe they're twins. They don't say. Okay. I believe it's twins that we battled that had a Mega Garchomp and a Flygon. Which really did cause us, and I just realised that we hadn't healed up either, which really did cause us some issues, unfortunately. Which is sad to see that we lost the Pokemon, but you know what? We made it out of the battle alive, and the Nuzlocke still continues. I think the worst death definitely has to be the fact that I killed off a Mega Charizard Y. That's still really frustrating, because there they are. There's our boys, Charizard and Slippy. Really not great. But right now, what we're doing is we're just going to put Grumps in the PC just now, because she will come back. She's not going to get moved off the layout yet, unless we get an encounter that's better, like a better fairy type or a better kind of Pokemon that we want to sub out there. But we're making some room, so we can just take this fossil and see what it is straight away. We go up, we go, and we come down here. I do, yes. We have our Dome Fossil, which is normally Kabuto, but is now a why not. Why not? Okay. Right, well, I guess I'm going to have to note down Dome Fossil. Why not? I've decided to name this Why Not Bounce, because I know that Wobbuffet, the main kind of thing is for things to kind of bounce back to the enemy. Bounce could actually technically download. Okay, doesn't really matter because Bounce could technically evolve into Wobbuffet. I think it evolves at level 20 actually, so we could technically get a Wobbuffet on the team, but right now we're not really looking to add that to the team. Wobbuffet would be an interesting Pokemon to use in a Nuzlocke because you're kind of running the risk of losing it because you have to take damage for Wobbuffet to actually make any difference at all. So we'll put Bounce in the box, and what we'll do is we'll make our way back to Slateport and we will finish off this episode with an encounter. Actually, I didn't even check on this one. This guy seems suspicious. Oh, okay. I was about to say, he's kind of standing in a strange spot. That's not really False Swipe. That would have been a very interesting TM to get if we had False Swipe. And I've just checked here, we don't... Ooh, Storm Throw. Having Storm Throw on a Pokemon might be quite handy. We'll come back to it. We'll come back to it. I'm also thinking, can Beedrill learn Cut? And Bazette can learn Cut. So what we're going to do is we're going to teach Bazette Cut. Because we would like to try and maybe pick up some extra little items on our way back here. And we need Cut to get down, to knock down or cut down some trees that are in the way. So we go south here. We know that, but Bazette can cut this tree down. This could be a Master Ball, but it's not. It's just a bit. Okay, that's okay. That's fine. Well, now we know. Now we know. We would never have known. And now we can go to the east here and pick up, hopefully, some more items. Oh, nah, she's not. This isn't a trainer, is it? Ah, okay, a Miracle Seed. Okay. Fine by me. We'll take an extra item. We don't have any grass-type Pokemon right now, but... Master Ball. Ultra Ball. Do you know what? We'll take it. We'll take it. We'll take it. These things always come in handy. I'm trying to find the best way here without encountering too many Pokemon. Another berry. Okay, now we've actually not really used the berries an awful lot. Ah, okay. I was hoping to make it through the grass without any encounters, but these things happen. Okay. Now I would like to make it back and finish off this fairly kind of... We've had quite a few battles, but nothing too scary yet. We got our encounter really quickly, which is Beacon. And I would like to, and we've obviously got, Bounce there, the Why Not, but yes, we're for Slateport, yes please. I would like to, oh, a little bit lag there. I would like to end on another encounter, so we're going to go north of Slateport, and we're going to try and see if we can get ourselves a strong encounter to finish. Hopefully we'll get there sometime soon. Okay, here we go. Now, this would have been quite cool, but like in terms of a Nuzlocke and me recording this as well, I want to make sure that we're not like wasting too much time. So, as lovely as some of these cutscenes are, it can be a little bit frustrating having to wait. Although I say that, and then like the speed of the game slows it down as well. So. Okay, now you can already see, I have no idea what, that looks like maybe a Spheal and a Steelix in the dex nav there. So, we obviously can't get that one. But I think that's a Spheal. It looks like a Spheal on the dex nav. but we can't really do that, so we're gonna see what we get here. A Munna. Getting so many psychic types here. So many. And Musharna's good, but like, we've already got like Drowsy, we've already got Mega Mewtwo Y. So it's fine, like it's a fine encounter. Right, I don't particularly want to have to fall asleep here and deal with that, so hopefully we can just get it in the first Pokeball here. Okay, maybe not. Maybe not. Okay, so it looks like we're going to have to deal with the sleep. Okay. I was hoping we wouldn't have to do any... okay, well, I've just wasted a turn of sleep. That's fine. That's fine. Paralysed as well, which is ideal. Hopefully I don't go too quickly. There we go. Nice. We're waking up straight away, which is good to see. Water Gun did a little bit more there than I would have hoped. But do you know what? We actually might be okay now. Let's see what happens. 1, 2, 3. There we have it. Finishing off the episode with a nice little encounter in a Munna. And we have got ourselves a Munna. Dreams the Munna. Because she puts people to sleep, I believe. Or helps people to sleep. Dreams has been transferred to box 1. What we're going to do right here is we're going to stand ourselves in front of the cycling road here. We're going to save and do a quick recap. In this episode we made our way to Slateport, picked up some encounters in our newly acquired Munna there at the end, and our Chinchou Beacon, Munna Dreams the Munna, as well as Bounce, our Why Not from our fossil. We took on a number of trainers. We got ourselves some experience, we got ourselves some cash, and we used that hard-earned cash to buy ourselves an invaluable healing item in the Soda Pops, which we will hopefully be able to use in these tougher trainer battles where we need to heal a little bit more. We are hopefully in the next episode going to make our way north to Mauville, and we will get there and fingers crossed take on the gym leader in the same episode. I think we can do it, but we'll need to just wait and see. If you stick around whilst you are here, please leave a like, comment and subscribe to the weird cat thing below. Again, as I said in previous episodes, I have no idea what this is. This background here, this layout, I found somewhere online, and the weird cat thing is just there. So I like the rest of the layout, and you know what? We're just going to roll with it. So if you are here and you're enjoying this episode, please leave a like, comment and subscribe to the channel. Hopefully you enjoy this kind of Pokemon Nuzlocke content. I have been Ciary P, this has been Bang Average Gaming's Pokemon Omega Ruby Nuzlocke. I can't wait to see you in the next one where we hopefully take on the 3rd gym leader. Bye.